MBA YouTube channel and watch serial 99 percentiles teaching you the tips and tricks.
Hi, a very good afternoon to all of you. My dear friends, I'm Gaurav Gupta and I welcome all of you to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, if I'm audible and visible to all of you, please quickly write yes so that we can quickly start this session. So, all of you, if I'm clearly audible and visible, please write yes in the chat box. All right, Dharmi, good afternoon. So, good afternoon, friends. Once again, to all of you, I'm Gaurav Gupta, and I welcome all of you to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. And here we are running a series of sessions here, which is for the preparation of MAHCET MBA 2022 examination. And in the last session, we have started with analogies, and we have seen a particular type of question that comes in abstract reasoning. So, here in this session, I'll be taking up analogies type of question for abstract reasoning. Last class we have done abstract reasoning, but from a different angle. We have seen the questions based on completing the series in abstract reasoning. All right, now as we all know that abstract reasoning is one of the most important areas in MAHCET examination, and this particular section composed of 25 questions. So it is good to spend at least some amount of time in tackling the questions of in basically understanding the questions of abstract reasoning. All right, so friends, once again, good afternoon to all of you. Dharmi, Yash, Salesh, so all three of you are here. Other students are also here, so please come on, make some noise, those students who are here. Rishabh, good afternoon. All right, friends, so let's start with this session very quickly. Now, as I've already told you that abstract reasoning, 25 questions, okay, and these questions are of different types. So one type that was completing the series, this particular portion was taken in my last session. So anybody who has missed that, please look for that session. In that we have tackled the questions of abstract reasoning of completing the series type. And in this class today, we are going to take on analogies. Now, the different things that we need to understand while solving the questions of abstract reasoning, I have already told you in the previous lecture. So in the previous lecture, for the first 10-15 minutes, I've told you what all things we need to take care of, we need to understand, and we need to know before we get into solving the questions of abstract reasoning. So we'll continue from where we have left in the previous session. So the first question on abstract reasoning of the type analogies will be there in front of you. All of us will be solving all these questions together. All right. So the first question on your screen now. So please have a look at this question properly and tell me which of the options will be a correct answer. Good afternoon, Yash, Krishna, Durgesh. Good afternoon to all of you. Vivek, good afternoon. The first question is already on your screen. Now let's see how to solve this one. So I am waiting for the answers from all of you. Okay, Sanskar has given one answer. Okay, so let's have a look at it. So first of all, let us understand the type of these questions, analogies. So what we do is we'll establish or we'll understand the relation between the first two figures, okay, and we'll apply the same relation for the next two figures. Now in this case, among the next two figures, here the first figure is given, and you will have to find out which figure among the options will come in place of this question mark. Okay, Now, it may be possible that they may give you the second figure and you'll have to determine the first figure. So the question can be any of these two ways. Okay. So in this case, the second part of analogies, the first figure is given and we'll have to determine the second figure. Okay. Now just understand or observe the movement of these symbols. So first of all, I can say that these two symbols, they have gone to this place. Okay. So these two symbols, they have gone to this place, right? So similarly in the answer figure, these two symbol should go to this place here. यहाँ पे आ जाने चाहिए, right? So hash and I can say a triangle type of figure. So option A, I don't have such a pattern. Option C, no, not at all. Option D, not at all. So just based on this particular movement of these two symbols, I have established or I have eliminated three options, and now I can say that option B will be the correct answer. So most of you have given the correct answer. Some of you, Mr. Webhav and Miss Simran. So have you understood what I have done here? I hope you have understood your mistake. Okay, so this was a very basic question, easy question to start with. Good afternoon, Meher. Okay, so the first question answer is option B. Just the simple movement of two of these symbols, I'm able to determine the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question, question number 2. So question number 2, again, not at all a difficult one. Any answer from anyone? Now, the basic concept that we need to use, I've already explained in my previous session of abstract reasoning. So those who have missed that session, I'll repeat once again. Please go through that uh, session that I've taken on abstract reasoning a few days back. And in the first 10-15 minutes, I have explained what all things we require to solve the questions of abstract reasoning. Okay, so those things will make these questions easy for you. Now, in this case, I'll call it figure number 1 and figure number 2. So from figure number 1 to figure number 2, what has happened? Now this figure is being rotated in the anti-clockwise direction. Or what has happened here? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anyone? So let's have a look at it. So rotation हुआ है या फिर नहीं check करते हैं. So star from this place has gone to this place. Okay. Circle from this place has gone to this place. These two lines. Okay. So basically in this case, you will observe a rotation of this entire figure in the anti-clockwise direction, right? Now the same thing should be done to determine the answer figure. Okay. I'll just have a look at the symbols that are there. So स्टार को अगर मैं एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में मूव करता हूं बाय 90 डिग्रीज, सो स्टार शुड कम एट द टॉप. नाउ इन which of these figures this symbol star is coming at the top? There is only one figure in which star is there at the top, so this figure will be the answer figure. Yes, all of you are absolutely correct. एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में मूव किया था and the correct answer will be option C. Okay. Now friends, this is the actual level of difficulty of the questions that you are going to find in MAHCET examination. I have picked most of these questions from the previous year papers. So whichever paper I was available with, I had the access of. So I have picked some of the questions from previous year papers only. Okay. So this was question number 2. Simple question. Option C was the correct answer. Let's move on to question number 3. Now, question number 3 will be slightly difficult as compared to the previous ones. But again, you can answer this question in less than 30 seconds. All right, Krishna has given one answer. So Krishna says figure 4 is the correct one. Any other answer? Rishabh says option A. Krishna has raised his answer. Dharmi says option C. Dharmi, option C तो हो ही नहीं सकता, एक बार clearly देखो. Okay, so now most of you have switched to option A, that is figure 1. All right, all right. Now, looking at the question figure, or I'll call it figure number 1 and figure number 2, I'll observe all the 3 parts of this question figure. Okay, so first of all, the center part, this was hollow, and this center part has now become solid. Okay, so hollow से क्या बन गया? Solid, right? So यहाँ पे solid है already, तो solid से क्या हो जाना चाहिए? It should be hollow. So figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3. In figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3, I have this particular thing. Sorry, figure number 4. So figure 1, 2 and 4, this same thing is happening. So I can eliminate figure number 3. So figure number 3 cannot be the answer. Now also the movement of this symbol. So there is no movement of this symbol. So there should not be any movement for this egg-like figure, or oval बोल सकते हैं. Okay. So in figure number 4, in the answer figures, figure number 4, the oval has rotated by 90 degrees. So figure number 4 can also be eliminated because rotation of this particular thing should not be done. All right. So right now I have eliminated 2 of the options. Option C and option D are eliminated because figure 3 and figure 4 cannot be the answers. Okay. Now next part is, if you will look at this part, hollow part, it has gone downwards. Okay. And it has rotated in clockwise direction by 90 degrees. Understood? So this symbol has gone downwards, okay, below this figure, and this has been rotated in the clockwise direction by 90 degrees. Same thing will happen here. Okay, so this figure will be rotated and will be rotated in the clockwise direction by 90 degrees. Now out of figure 1 and figure 2, which one of the figures is correct? Figure 1 and figure 2 both have the same shape, but here in the question figure it was hollow and it is kept hollow. So this is hollow and it will kept hollow, it will not become bold. So figure number 2 cannot be the answer because in figure number 2 this figure is bold. Okay, so I have eliminated figure 2 as well. So the correct answer will be figure 1. All right, so almost all of you have given the correct answer. So answer will be option A. Vaibhav, have you understood? And the other students who have given a different answer, I hope they have understood the entire explanation. Okay. All right. Now, Bhushan, you are asking how clockwise rotation. So Bhushan, earlier this symbol was pointing. Wait. So earlier it was pointing in this direction. It was like this. Okay. So if I'll rotate this drop in the clockwise direction by 90 degrees. So right now it is pointing on the left hand side. If it is rotated in the clockwise direction, it will point upwards. So the same thing is happening here. It is pointing upwards. Earlier it was pointing towards left hand side. All right. Fine. Yes, Bhushan, I have explained the below part. Okay. So again, if this thing is rotated, so right now it is like this. So then it will be like this. So it is then the left hand side. Now it will be pointing upwards. Okay. So this is how we have rotated, right, Bhushan? So I hope this you are asking this thing and I've given you the explanation. Let's move on to question number 4 with this. Now question number 4 on your screen now. All right, Sailesh, first one to give an answer. Krishna, Dharmi, Shubham, Vaibhav, all of you have given same answer. Nice. I believe this one is also very easy. So now looking at the question figure, the first row. In the first row, the circles are there in this and two boxes are blank. In its related figure, the boxes which were blank are now filled with the circles. Okay, fine. So earlier, the boxes which were blank in the first row, which were empty in the first row, in its related figure, those boxes were filled. So these two boxes were empty. Now these two boxes were filled, and the boxes which were filled are now empty in the first row. I'll look at the similar logic. So looking at the crosses, so the cross were there in the first and the third box, and second and fourth box were empty. So now in the answer figure, the crosses should be there in the second and fourth box. So crosses should be there in the second and fourth box, which is there in option figure A, not in option figure B. Option figure C में तो first row में 3 cross आ गए हैं, and same has happened in option D. So B, C and D are eliminated. So simply the answer is option A. All right, fine. Now if you look, you'll check the second row. In the second row, there were two circles and now all of them are filled. So similarly, two crosses. So all boxes should be filled with crosses in the second row. And in the third row, जिस रो में circles थे already present, उसी रो में present हैं. So crosses should also be present in the first and the third box, which is happening in option A. Okay, though there was no need to check second and third row, first row से ही काम चल गया था. So the correct answer for here will be figure A for question number 4. Okay, let's move ahead and look at question number 5. Now tell me the reason for this question as well. Tell me the reason for your answer. What has happened in this case? All right, different answers from all of you. Some of you are saying option C and some of you are saying option B. Okay, so please check this one. Dharmi has also written the explanation, the reason for this. Shubham has also given the reason. Yes, so most of you are absolutely correct. Dharmi and Shubham, you both are absolutely correct with the reason. Now figure number 2 and figure number 1. So in the question figure, this part, so one figure is the water image of the other figure. If you want to understand what is water image, please watch my previous session on abstract reasoning. So these two figures are water image of each other. Okay, so water image is when the reflection happens along horizontal axis. So this is the water image. So same, I need to look at the water image for this. Now the water image for this is which one? Is not option A, is not option C, not option D. The correct answer is option B. Simple reason, water image. All right. Now with this, let's move on to the next question. Okay, now some of you are saying, Meher, you are saying rotated 180 degrees. Now Meher, if I'll rotate this figure by 180 degrees, let's see what will happen. So if I'll rotate it by 90 degrees, the figure will be something like this. Okay, another 90 degrees, the figure will be something like this. So it is not at all a rotation by 180 degrees because this figure is not matching with this figure. Okay, so this is not a rotation by 180 degrees, right? This is rotation by 180 degrees and turned opposite to it, or you can say that and then taken the mirror image of that. But I have a very simple logic. I'm telling you that one figure is the water image of the other figure. So you can just go by the logic of water image. Okay, so Meher, you are right, rotated by 180 degrees and then turn opposite. So opposite की जगह आप mirror image बोल सकते हो. So rotation by 180 degrees and then taking the mirror image. But why to go with this logic? Just go with direct logic, that is the water image. Okay, now let's move ahead and look at the next question, question number 6. Now, question number 6, with your answer, I want a reason for your answer. Yes, Bhushan, this is the type of question that will come in actual examination. As I told you at the beginning of the lecture, some of the questions are picked from the actual papers of previous year. Perfect. So the answer will be yes. All of you, please post your answers. Now here what is happening? A mirror image. So let's assume that this is the axis of reflection. This is the mirror. So one image is, one of the figures is the mirror image of the other figure. So similarly, you'll have to look at the mirror image of this figure and select the correct answer from the options. So this should go on the left hand side. एक ऊपर होना चाहिए, एक नीचे. So option A is wrong. Option B is wrong. Option C is wrong. So the answer will be option D. So option D is the mirror image of figure number 3. Okay. So exactly it is the mirror image. So correct answer will be option D. Please, friends, you have plenty of time. Do a proper observation. Just look at each and every element of the figure and then mark the answer. There are lots of figures. There are lots of options which will be very close. Okay. So please make sure that you are looking at all these questions carefully. हर्ष प्रीवियस ईयर लास्ट ईयर के पेपर रिलीज नहीं किए थे, बट ऐसा नहीं है कि डीटी ने कभी पेपर रिलीज नहीं किए. सो आई कैन स्टिल प्रोवाइड यू विद लॉट ऑफ एक्चुअल पेपर्स व्हेन डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ टेक्निकल एजुकेशन यूज्ड टू रिलीज द पेपर्स. Okay, so I'm not talking about the last year, I'm talking about the previous years. Okay, so not just 1 year I'm considering. I have been teaching in this profession since last 15 years. Okay, so I have access to a lot of actual papers when DT used to release these things. Okay, and every year I take these examinations, so some of the questions may be based on the memory as well. All right. Okay. All right, चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Question number 7. Now in this case you just select the most appropriate answer. All right, great. Sanskar, Sailesh, Krishna, Yash, Vaibhav. This question is pretty straightforward. बहुत easy सा question है. Now what we have done is we have just flipped the image, or you can say that flipped the figure. We have taken the mirror image of this figure. Okay. Now clearly you can eliminate 3 options. So in option B, this ball, this oval is missing. In option C, one of the lines is missing. Option D is not at all related with the question figure. Okay. So yes, the correct answer has to be option A. So this was very straightforward question. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question, question number 8. But before that, friends, it's a sincere request to all of you. If you are liking this session, please do hit the like button, comment, share and subscribe our channel. And once you have subscribed our channel, please press the bell icon so that you will not miss any of the notifications of any of our upcoming sessions. So we'll be conducting a lot of sessions for all of you in the near future. So make sure after subscribing our channel, you are pressing this bell icon. All right. Okay. Now let's move ahead and look at the next question. Now question number 8 on your screen now. Now be very careful with the answer of this, all of you. Om, yes, I can suggest, but not in this lecture. When I'll be taking the lecture of reasoning, then I'll be suggesting those methods. Now, please observe these figures carefully. There is a thin line difference between option A and option B. All right. So most of you are absolutely correct. Now, what is happening here is these two triangles, they are not rotated, but the way they are just overlapping. Okay, so from the first figure to the second figure, these two triangles will now overlap and none of these two triangles will rotate. Okay, so as it is, the way they will just come close to each other and they will overlap each other. The same thing will happen from figure number 3 to figure number 4. Okay, so these pentagons will come close to each other and will not rotate. Now, if I'll call it first pentagon and second pentagon, so in option A, first pentagon is as it is, but they have rotated the second pentagon. So this is the reason why option A will not be the answer. Okay. Shubhendu, good afternoon. No problem that you are late, but please make sure that you are looking at the recording of this session and we'll look for all the questions that you have left. So in option B, both the pentagons are the way as it is, which is required, and now they are overlapping each other. So the correct answer for this question will be option B. Okay. Okay, Harsh, you are asking, sir, MBA CT. So MH CT में DILR CAT level का आता है? No, Harsh, not at all. So Harsh, other students who are attending this session for the first time, who are attending any session on our YouTube channel for the first time, please have a look at the sessions that I have conducted, that we have conducted previously on this channel, and that will give you a proper idea of the level of difficulty of each and every section of MHCT examination. So previously I have taken a lot of sessions on quant, on logical reasoning, on data interpretation. Like other mentors have taken sessions on verbal reasoning, reading comprehension, and so on and so forth. Attend all those sessions and you will have a proper idea of what actually happens in this examination. Okay, Durgesh, you will get the answer for your question if you will start attending all these sessions regularly. Okay, great. So let's move on to question number 9. A little less response from your side for this one. All right, great, nice. Okay, now in the two figures that are given, so this box, the figure on the rightmost side, has become bigger and has gone outside. The other part, this portion, is rotated in the anti-clockwise direction and it went inside the third figure. Okay, so similarly here the figure on the rightmost side, this you can say parallelogram or rhombus bol sakte ho. So this rhombus will become bigger. Okay, so option D will be eliminated. So I can keep one of the options among A, B, C or none of these. Then this portion is rotated in the anti-clockwise direction. So this rectangle will come at the top and at the bottom the circle will be there. So option A is eliminated because option A में circle ऊपर है. Option B will be eliminated because इनको rotate 180 degree से कर दिया है. Option C will be considered because all these things are followed in option C. So option C is the correct answer. Okay. Next question, question number 10. Now this one is slightly difficult. Careful. Just have a look at the rotation of the figure as well. So pentagon is rotated by 90 degrees. Both the pentagons are rotated by 90 degrees. So be careful when you will answer to this question. This is slightly challenging. So you can easily commit a mistake while answering to this one. So here the pentagon is pointing upwards. Here the pentagon is pointing inwards. Okay, so I can say that both the pentagons, they are rotated by 90 degrees. Okay, both the pentagons are rotated by 90 degrees. So these triangles will be rotated by 90 degrees. Okay, so one of the triangle will become like this and another triangle will become like this. And their edges will touch each other and the correct answer will be option B. Okay, in option A, most of you are giving option A as the answer, but in option A, the triangles are rotated by 180 degrees, but the pentagons in the question figure were rotated by 90 degrees only. They were not rotated by 180 degrees. Okay, so the pentagons were rotated by 90 degrees, so the triangles will also rotate by 90 degrees, right? So the correct answer for this one should be option B and not option A. Now most of you have given option A as the answer, which will not be a correct one, right? Okay, next question, question number 11. Easy question है, बहुत easy question है. Make sure you are not committing any mistake. Now Vivek, another 5 minutes, we'll discuss around 15 questions in this session. Yes, Harsh, definitely I'll plan a lecture on quant as well. Okay, so easy one. So this circle in the middle went to these two places and this triangle has come in the middle. So similarly, this rectangle will come at the bottom and at the top and the triangle will come in the middle. So triangle will come in the middle and the rectangle will come at the bottom and at the top. So only one figure is satisfying this thing. So the correct answer will be option B. Okay. Next question. Question number 12. Now this one was difficult. So please be careful when you get the answer for this one. Anurag, I believe not only these sessions will be helpful. It depends on person to person. So if you are good in all these things, then just brushing up these concepts, looking at all the sessions that we are conducting will be fine. But again, if in case you are not at, like you're not competitive enough, so you will have to go through the very basics of each and everything, right? Okay, so most of you, yes, all of you, wow, surprisingly are correct. Now, Swagat, check your answer. You are going against the tide. So, question number 12, I can see that, first of all, the outermost figure, this square, is not present in figure number 2. Okay, so this outermost figure, which is, I can say, a diamond, should not be present anywhere. Okay, so diamond is present here as the innermost figure. Option B can be eliminated. Okay, option A can be kept, option C can be kept, right? Now next is the circle, which was the second figure from the outside, has come completely outside. So circle अंदर था पहले, अंदर से बाहर आ गया. So this triangle should now come outside. So सबसे बाहर वाली फिगर ट्राइंगल होनी चाहिए, which is there in option A and option C. So option D will be eliminated based on this, right? So we have eliminated two options. Okay, now what is the difference between option A and option C? First of all, it's a triangle. Yes, uske andar pentagon hai. Yes, we have. Then we have a square and circle. In the option C, we have circle and square. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Now, the innermost figure in figure number 2 is a pentagon, which is completely new figure that was not present in figure number 1. Okay, so the innermost figure should be a completely new figure. So in figure number 3, I have a diamond, triangle, pentagon and square. So any of these figures should not be the innermost figure in the answer figure. So here I have a circle, here I have a square. Square was the same figure. Okay, so option C will be eliminated and option A will be correct. Okay, so yes, all of you have given a correct answer. Now Deepak and Prerna, I hope you have understood why option B will not be the correct answer. Okay, all right. Now moving ahead, question number 13. Wow, again an easy one. I'm expecting 100% accuracy. I'm expecting a correct answer from all of you. All right, perfect. So here, these two figures have interchanged. Okay, so rectangle has become diamond and diamond has become rectangle from figure number 1 to figure number 2. Okay, so in answer figure, I should have one triangle here and two concentric circles here. Okay, now this is it in option B. So the correct answer is option B. Such an easy question it was. Next question, question number 14. Now you should not be taking more than 10 seconds to mark an answer for this one. All right, great. Now what has happened here? Can you write the reason of your answer? Can you all please write the reason of your answer? Now from figure number 1 to figure number 2, a simple thing, a rotation of 90 degrees. A rotation by 90 degrees has happened. So same thing should happen from figure number 3 to answer figure number 4. Okay, so rotation by 90 degrees in the clockwise direction. Okay, so in figure number 3, arrow is pointing downwards, so it should point towards left direction in the answer figure. So the correct answer is option A. So clockwise rotation by 90 degrees. Okay, last question for the day for all of you. Last question. And write your reason as well. All right, great. Now both the figures are mirror image of each other, or I can say that second figure is the mirror image of the first figure. So first figure has been reflected along the vertical axis to give the second figure, or the direction of these arrows, they have reversed. Simple. Okay, so from figure number 3 to figure number 4, you'll have to find among the options which one will satisfy this thing. So I just need to check the mirror image. Option A, first arrow in the same direction, no. Option B, no. Option C, yes, I can say. So the correct answer is option C. Option D is also not satisfying. So yes, the correct answer is option C here. Now friends, in this series of sessions that I'm conducting on abstract reasoning, I'm taking each and every type of question separately. In the last session, I have taken a session on the abstract reasoning based on completing the series type of questions. At the beginning of that session, I have also discussed some of the important things that we need to take care while solving the questions of abstract reasoning. So anyone who has missed that session, please go back and have a look at the recording of that session as well. All right. I hope you are liking this series of sessions. If you are actually liking it, then please press the like button, comment, share, and subscribe our channel, and do press the bell icon. Now, Karan, you are asking, what do you, sir, what do we mean by enclosed figure? Please explain. Enclosed figure का मतलब होता है एक फिगर जो किसी भी चीज के अंदर बंद हो. Okay? Thank you, Tanvi. If you feel that my quant sessions are very helpful. All right, friends. So thank you very much, and please stay tuned to our YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, and I'll be definitely coming up with many more sessions like this. All right. So thank you very much to all of you. This is some of our toppers from CAT 2021, Pratmesh, Ashish, and Vishwanath. Now they are successfully able to crack some of the top MBA colleges, some of the top IIMs in the country. Now, for CAT 2022 comprehensive program, you can enroll, and all the details are mentioned on the screen about this session. You can follow us on Insta, subscribe our YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, and press the bell icon. Like our Facebook page, join our Telegram group, and download our app from Google Play Store. Thank you very much, my dear friends. It was lovely having all of you in this session. Thank you very much for attending the session. I'll come back soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.